think there's something you should know about me. I just happen to like trials, I like danger, I like fire, I like nitro, I like getting in wild.
Hello everyone and welcome to my trials tips. I wouldn't say I was a brilliant player, but I'm certainly better than average and I've managed to get platinum, so I thought I'd do a quick video and show you guys my replays and talk through what I did. So we're starting with Ridge Tracer on Walk in the Park using the Scorpion. I've done this in slow motion so I can try and explain what I did. First of all, lean forward, then lean back, let off the throttle so it flicks you over. I'm going to accelerate into this down ramp, hold in back, push up, forward, then back, because you want to land back wheel there to try and flick over the next hump. As you land in this, you want to push forward up over the next hump, ease off, accelerate again. Then you're going to want to just flick off of that board, let it bounce, and accelerate only slightly, catch that, and flick over. You want to land a little bit further back than I did, but I managed to catch the back wheel. The important thing is you want to get into this ease, throttle in and throttle off as you come out. So you want to catch as much of this ramp as possible. If you catch that, then you big flick off of there, forward flip, so you can get your back wheel over the plank and across the line. I mean, that's a 24. Hopefully you guys will get a 25, 26 to still get you a platinum. Moving on. Beachhead. Again, Walk in the Park. I think maybe for this one I used the Phoenix, possibly. I think you can use either, but I think I find it easier with the Phoenix. So to start with, you're going to want to do forward, back, so you want to flick out of this ramp. So lean forward, lean back, and then forward again to flick it out of that ramp. A little simple flick over there. Land back wheel, get into this. If you land a bit further in, a little bit further back rather than I did, then you won't hit these and you'll clear that completely, because to be honest, I could do better there. But most important part is here, you want a front flip because you want to land back wheel first, so you can just accelerate without leaning at all. You lean in forward there, then back, don't lean any direction now, just let the bike pull and then lean forward at the top to get that flip over that ramp. And then again, no lean in, and just a little back into there so you can just flick over, hit there. You can do a front flip if you want. I'm not sure if it saves you any time, but again, that's a 22, that's a platinum. In fact, I think that's like 100 position or something like that, I'm not sure. I probably will be able to get that one faster, and maybe I'll put that in a later vid, but this will definitely get you gold. So again, just go over it again, your little forward, back, forward to flick you out of that ramp. Back wheel over there. You don't really want your front wheel to hit any ramp that you're going up, because it'll just slow you down. So again, you just want to get over here. If you can get over there cleanly and into the next bit, then you're going to want to brake as to this ramp, just flick into this front wheel. Flip. Then again, no leaning necessary here. The only lean is when you go up the ramp, lean forward to push your bike over. Again, get him sat back. Lean forward at the very top of the ramp and let it flip all the way over, so you catch your back wheel down there, let it bounce, and then just little back flick, and you should catch that clean like that and across the line. That's Beachhead done. Okay, next we've got Dunes of Hazard. I do believe we used the Scorpion for this track. Again, remember guys, this is on Trials Evolution Gold, so this is the PC version. First of all, you're going to want to lean forward, back, forward really quick. So you want to push forward and then back to catch your back wheel on the down ramp. And then give it a forward flip. Some give it two, I only give it one, because you want to catch your back wheel on the edge of that last tyre. Ease off your throttle. Again, every time you go up a ramp, flick forward. As soon as your front wheel leaves the top of that ramp, flick forward, it pushes your bike over. You can flip front into this, but I normally just get there. Now, not a full throttle over this, but just enough to get you into the next ramp. As you see again, when I get to the top, I'll push forward, get your bike over that ramp. Always trying to make sure you land back wheel. Here you just no lean in needed, just wait until you get to the top of the ramp and lean forward. It'll give you that flip in. Again, no leaning needed, just straighten him up, make sure he's sat back. Lean forward again at the top. Now I think I catch my front wheel just slightly on this one, but you're going to want to flick so you don't catch that front wheel and you'll get a faster time than me. I mean, a 27's not bad, it'll get you a platinum, but it can be done a lot faster. I think my Xbox time is like a 24, 25. So what you're going to want to do again is, like I say at the beginning, you want to go forward, back. It's quite a quick forward, back, forward. But it's just enough to catch your back wheel, just that enough to push you off. And as you're going to not, no acceleration normally, but I was accelerating there. But off your acceleration up the ramp, leaning forward. You can do a flip there if you fancy being fancy, but you don't have to. Again, forward. I want to land back wheel, little flick forward. That's why I didn't quite catch that because I didn't flick it. To the top, ease off, flip forward. Landing back wheel just a little bit further down that ramp if you can. All the way up, flip forward into this one. Again, I'm not leaning back here, I'm just letting the bike pull the rider back. And then just giving it the forward push at the top to keep him straight. And then if you can get a flick, you know, your back forward flick off the edge of ramps, then you'll get a better time than that. If you haven't already. But then if you have already, you don't need to be watching this video. Okay, Downhill Dominator, I'm not going to show you that because I personally hate the track. I just cannot stand it. I can't get platinum on it. I just don't understand the dynamics of it. Some people love it, I hate it. So we'll jump straight onto Motor Madness, which actually is one of my favourite tracks. Not just because I'm 75th or, you know, I got a good time on it. It's just because I just enjoy the track in general. There's a couple of key points where you're going to save time here. Scorpion, you have to use the Scorpion. You're going to want to lean forward into that. Little dip in. You want to catch all of this ramp. And then as you come out again, lean forward, but leaning back so you can catch your back wheel into that dip, which will then put you forward into that dip. Now I don't know if you can get over that lump, but I haven't done it. As you land here, you're going to want to lean forward, push your back wheel down, accelerate halfway up this ramp, and then let off. Because you're going to want to land pretty much where I landed, but big flick off the end of there. It will go further than that, because if you do get further than that, you want to flick again. I mean, I flicked again there, which gave me the good time. Into air, forward flip off the end of there. You're going to want to land in that dip there, because it will give you a boost up the hill. Boost it up the hill, lean forward, off the top again. Remembering to lean forward as you come back round to get the fastest exit possible. Again, front flips pretty much ensure you're going to land with your back wheel. Unless you go too far forward, over rotate, and of course you land on your front. So, a little dip in. Accelerate fully. Catch your back wheel in. And then you're going to want to lean forward and then back to get that second ramp. Little banks off here with your back wheel. As I land, I lean forward. I mean, you can do it different ways, but it just gives me that little extra push. Halfway up that ramp, let off your accelerator. You're going to want to land in the dip, back forward flip to throw the bike over. Trying to land as far in there as you possibly can. When you get off the edge of that one as well, another flick. Like I say, if you land a bit further forward, you will actually clear that lump that I hit. Forward flip off there. Should ensure you land back wheel into that ramp. And then accelerate to the top, leaning forward. Get your front flip in. Let the bike bounce and then lean forward. Put the weight into the final push. Hopefully that should get you a gold or a platinum. Maybe you'll even beat my time. Who knows? So that's all of those tracks. Because I didn't do Downhill Dominator, I'll just quickly show you one of the other ones. I will do all these tracks at some point, guys, if you want me to. I mean, leave in the comments any particular tracks you'd like me to show, or, you know, I'll just do a series and go through all of the tracks. I might even do the HD ones if you want, because I've got pretty good times with them. But for now, we'll just show Oil Crisis. Using the Scorpion again. Okay, I went in to actually play it then, but it's probably better to show you my best run. Otherwise you could be waiting a long time for me to get a good run. So at the beginning here, you're going to want to do a little back forward. Just to flick over there, because you'll land into this ramp here with another back forward. to put you into that ramp. Now you're going to want to accelerate and then stop at the top, just so you can drop in as little height as possible, because the more you're in the air, the longer it's going to take for you to land, which is going to be the longer your time is on the track. Now I do a forward flip there, you don't need to. The important thing is you've got to try and just lip over that as little as possible. You want to catch as much of that ramp as you can. Get a big flick off there. Now if you get a big enough flick, you actually land into that down plank, but I don't think it saves that much time. Again, you see I'm leaning forward there to put some pressure on the back wheel. Little flick up onto here. Try and back wheel it if you can. Just so you dip over into this dip. You're going to want to lean forward up this ramp, just so it like tips you over the edge. Again, back wheel down. Now I lean forward, you accelerate, let off a little bit, accelerate, let off a little bit, let off, and then accelerate, because otherwise it'll just flip you or you'll pull the back wheel up. Over here, you're just going to want to, again, let off your acceleration halfway up that ramp, so you can get into that second ramp. So flip here. On this, you're going to want to lean forward, get that front flip in, guys, because if you get that back wheel down like that, it will boost you off the end. Unfortunately, I landed badly. See, I landed front wheel first there. That's why it gave, you know, the suspension came down and the bloody bike hit the floor. Again, if you can land not quite as front heavy as I did, your banks off there a lot faster. So I'll just show you this in real time. Again, just going to want to stop. The longer you're in the air, guys, the longer it will take. It actually does look like a fast forward at it now, but I assure you that is real time. It's only because you've been used to watching the slow motion camera. But it's tracks like these that are, you know, they're good tracks because they teach you all different sorts of things. How to get up hills, how to land, and a lot of track terminology as well, because you've got to kind of know where to do what. But if you drop under there, you're going to lose time. And this back wheel, I can't stress how important that is. That really gives you a boost. Hopefully you should see a lot of green in your times if you manage to catch that. Okay, what I was going to show you next is I haven't had this long, the gold edition for the PC, so I'm going to go into Track Central, have a little look what's in there. I mean, I've played Track Central tracks on the Xbox 360, and there's a lot of great tracks on there. I've made a couple myself, not very good, must be said, but you know, they're a lot of fun to build and they're a lot of fun to play, so I generally enjoy doing, you know, extreme, hard to extremes, sometimes ninja, if I'm in the mood for it. The one thing I will say though, guys, is when you're building these tracks, please, oh please, I know it can be ninja difficulty and you're going to say it's ninja difficulty like this guy says it's ninja difficulty. Don't make the first jump impossible, as this will show. You want people to actually get across the first jump so they get a checkpoint so they can move on and then try your more difficult ramps. But this is just, I'm like, huh? What? You want me to go where? You want me to go up on there? Now I didn't realise first time, but a pipe pops out on the right hand side there. So now I'm thinking, right, okay. So you want me to get my back wheel over there at some point to, then how do I get back? You know, and I do eventually get it, but it's just the point of this just takes too long. It's too much faffing around, it's too much messing about. People don't want to be doing this. They want to be, you know, challenging themselves, not just bouncing around on two little pipes trying to make something pop up out of the water. Point said. So, like I say, I do finally get it, and here it is. Make that, and then I'm like, oh no, there's no checkpoint. There is a checkpoint, but I don't make it, so we exit that one. So, okay, fair enough. It's an extreme, it's a ninja. I'll leave that one for someone else to do. It looked like a pretty well built track, but you know, just a little bit out of my range. So we'll move on to the next one. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, so I'm thinking, right, this is more like it, a ramp. We've got a back, you know, okay, I see what I've got to do there. Let's start again. I'm not going to get it from that point. See what we got to do. We got to go up and we got to go round, and there's nothing there. Okay, so let's try that again. And still nothing. No, I'm just like, what the fuck? I mean, come on. What was I just saying about the first jumps? And some of you may be thinking, oh yeah, no, Andy, but you've got to catch it and ride it all the way. But it just seems to be out of my reach to do that. I mean, look, I caught a lot of it there. Nothing happened. So it just sort of proves my point of, guys, please, track builders, understand. We know that you built the track, you know what comes next. But we don't. We have no idea. Especially if you don't put any signs down or, you know, any indication of where we're going. I mean, it looks like I've got to go backwards, but it doesn't look like I can actually land on anything. So, I do try. I kept at it, but again, no good. I didn't get past your first checkpoint because I had no clue where I was going. How to get there, how to go around. Again, it's a track that I could have played for a little bit longer, but because of the way it was built, I didn't. Anyway, we do end up finding a track that's I can get past the first checkpoint on anyway, because this is making me look bad. I meant to be giving you guys tips here, and I can't even get past the first checkpoint on the homemade tracks. So hopefully this one will make me look a little bit better. But this is pretty good. I mean, you've got some atmospherics in the background there. There's the rocks. It's called like the Wild West sort of theme. And there we go with the extreme. I'm past the checkpoint. Hallelujah. You know, I mean, this guy has put extreme. I wouldn't say it's extreme. I'd say hard at best. But, you know, he's got a little bit of action in there. Some physics with the rotating blade there. And I can see what I've got to do here, because, you know, we've been there before. We've done this kind of track. We've done these tracks in the actual game, where you've got to go back and forward down. So, you know, we kind of know what we're doing. And I like the jutting out rocks there, because, you know, that's the challenge. That's what gives you the challenge there. That's what makes it. I still don't think it is an extreme, but it's what makes it the hard track. Now, I don't know what I was doing here. I was being a complete douche. How the hell I can't go over that? It's just beyond belief. I think I might have been getting a little bit frustrated and thinking, for fuck's sake, mate, come on. Right, so there we go, and I'm up and over. You know, it's got those wheels turning, and I think it's like a Wild West theme. It looks pretty good. Got the blue particle effects. I've tried to get the back wheel over that and fail. But at least I'm getting to play this track, because I haven't been stuck by the first fucking hurdle. I think a low bridge might have been not bad for a little sign. I think that's what tends to come with this track is, again, if you could put a sign in with the, I think there's a sign that shows you crashing your head or something. That would be helpful, because, you know, it's our first time at the track, we don't know. And we might not want to come back to this track. It might get so frustrating that we might not come back. So if you want us to play it, we might only be playing it the first time. Let us know what's up ahead. I was kind of guessing at this point that, you know, you're going to have to watch your head, because it seems to happen quite a lot. Like that. I did purposely not boot it up there. And we're almost done with this track. But I wouldn't say that the tracks are any better with PC. I mean, they're not really all that different. I think graphically it's the same. I think the colours are a little bit maybe more vibrant because of this, you know, using a PC monitor rather than a LED TV or what have you. But I think in general, I thought those planks would collapse there, but they didn't. But yeah, I think in general it's just the same as the Xbox. realise it gives you an automatic replay. So I'm like, huh, what's going on? Why is it giving me a replay? For those of you that didn't know, on the PC, once you've done a course, it automatically shows you replay. I thought I'd just quickly show you guys this track, because this is actually a track where he's actually been really creative. He's used a lot of physics, a lot of sort of atmospheric sound effects and things, and I love them, just the rain sound, no music. And this track's actually good, but my point again, give us a sign, man. Tell us what we got to stop. There's definitely a stop sign in the editor. I know there is. That would have been a lot more helpful. That's two faults that I know I didn't get them because obviously it's right at the beginning, but right, it's two fallings off that I didn't have to do that pissed me off. But like I say, I mean, there's stuff moving in the background here. I think this is glass that he's actually put the physics on so that you can't break it. And I enjoyed this track. That was just, oops, you know, I couldn't stop in time. I love these, I think there's lots of black crates that he's created these shapes with, and there's some sort of octopus in a tank there, and you know, it's interesting. But again, that was a head smash that I didn't know was coming. And this is this is clever. Get all the tiles to fall in place and then fall into some sort of spinny light tunnel, and you know, it's interesting. And I don't know whether that was luck or that's how it's meant to work, but it worked. Quite enjoy the things behind going up a little faster than I am, or you know, it kind of makes it look like we're going down or they're going up. I like it, the glass elevator thing, I like it. But then, okay, where am I going? Time's running away. Is it down? No, doesn't look like it's down. Try that again. No. Okay. So do I have to go back? The elevator thing's gone green. Perhaps that's what I had to do, and perhaps that'll change something. So just activate it without falling down the shaft, and I'll just end it with I did a quick bit of multiplayer because I haven't done multiplayer on here yet before. Also, I played it on 360. This guy, he's a level 5, is obviously, bless him, trying to level up. Didn't kind of know what hit him. But thanks for watching, guys. If there's any particular tracks you'd like me to do, like I say, then please just let me know in the comments below. Please like the video if you like, and subscribe if you want to stay in touch with when I'm putting new ones on. I would try and do it as often as possible, probably twice a week. It all depends really on how many people want to see what. But every little helps. I do a bit of DayZ videos as well. I've only done one so far, as this channel was pretty much brand new. But just let me know what you think, and remember, practice makes permanent, guys, not perfect. I'll see you in the next one.